Hello everybody. Welcome back to Limitless Ramen Panda Potatoes channel. Today is part 2 of What If Deku was Ghost Rider, basically. And sorry this wasn't out last week. I literally have nothing. I got no alibi. Not gonna lie. So yeah, I kind of just didn't feel like posting because I don't know why I was doing. Whoops. Anyways, yeah, I just didn't feel like posting last week, or maybe it was the week. No, it was last week. I'm pretty sure either last week or the week before last week. Anyways, I'm giving you 2 videos today due to missing some other videos. So right now, let's start this. Also, before I do start it, I may or may not have upcoming one with these 3 series. These are gonna be the main series on the channel because I know heck of a lot about Ghost Rider, or at least most of his abilities and whatnot. Also, if you're wondering, it's based upon the movie version of Ghost Rider. Maybe some comic book abilities as well. But who knows? Even if it's not, then who knows? Because I'm pretty much experimenting with this. Maybe part of Ghost Rider, maybe not. Who knows? Anyways, enough of me talking random stuff, random gibberish. Let's get this started. As instead of starting off in a field of, basically the field, Midoriya would look at each of them. This look would more lines be the guards, the royal guards specifically. The royal guards are basically surrounding Izuku. For what reason? Basically harming the princess, or so-called Chara, basically. But slowly, do they not know? Ghost Rider don't give a 2 flying. Yeah, the man don't give a fuck, bro. He don't give 2 flying fucks, not gonna lie. Man does not care at all. Just like redemption, yeah, that shit ain't easy. How so? It's basically it's the exact same thing as a penance. The only difference is after going on an entire okay, so the penance doesn't stop until the person has basically, how would you say this? They know what they did was bad, and they feel bad for it. Not just that, but they feel like they deserve, punishment. Which basically, it doesn't stop until you know what you did, and not just that, but it makes you feel bad of what you did. Even if you can be the most evilest person, yeah, with the penance, most definitely gonna make you become innocent. Most definitely. It's basically like the infinite. What was it? Almost like a loop from, I think it was Hellraiser, I believe. Yeah, Hellraiser, like a Cenobite, the hell version, basically. Basically puts you in a loop of hell, basically, until you redeem yourself. So yeah, that was fun. A little bit of trauma from Chara's perspective, but besides that, she feels a lot more lighter now that she's redeemed, though. So still terrified though at Ghost Rider, but vengeance onwards. Right as they're about to, hello, everybody, I'm back. I had some interruptions, so I had to turn off the video and then, add another. I had to turn off the video and add another clip to it, because people don't know how to knock. So as the royal guards happen, my boy Asgore pops up. It's like, hey yo, what you do, my guy? What's up? Ghost Rider smells like an aroma, like a very strong aroma. Like, what's the best way to describe it? Cologne in school. I swear, bro, people in school with cologne be ODing on that. Like, bro, they like pass by the hallway, bro. The entire hallway smells like cologne, bro. Like, oh my god, it gives me a headache. But it was, yeah, it's basically that's what happens to Ghost Rider. Not a headache, but urge to like redemption, my guy. Either that or you dead. So yeah. So what happens is that Asgore pops up. Ghost Rider's like, oh, you're walking towards me, I see. Basically like a Dio and, Jonathan. Or, well, no, not Jonathan. Jotaro standoff, basically. Everyone can feel the tension between those two. You have committed many sins. Many. You have killed those, experimented on them. Experiment. Ended up killing them. And getting rid of your own, how would you say, Gaster. The experimentation led Gaster to try and create a manifestation of a body, or at least a makeshift soul of some kind. Synthetic soul, if anything. But ended up bringing him to the void while he used the machine. And now he's lost forever due to your actions, Asgore. You led him to his curiosity, which led him to his death. Or infinite life. You are guilty beyond anyone's comprehension. But at the time, there are others worse than you are. As Chara, for example, in the timelines. It took me a while to put them together. But I found out there's a reset factor in this world. Every time something goes horribly wrong in the end, or depending if you try to open up the barrier, the world resets. Depending on which loadout you're on. From what I can tell, it only resets when the player resets. As he looks at Frisk and Chara, or mainly at Frisk. As basically, well, let's go to when he was writing, like 5 minutes ago. Or not 5 minutes ago, but more lines. Since, I'ma just say he found a book on the way. While he entered the house, he saw Chara's diary, which had all the timelines and whatnot. So yeah. I understand what this world is now. Similar to a video game. It has no end, no good effects. Or negative effects. It is right in the middle. Sometimes genocide, sometimes passive. It determined on the mood of the person. And from what I can tell, there's more of this. That's for what I can know. If there's different versions of Earth, there's more undoubtedly different versions of this world. Or the underground. As basically within seconds, my guy just walks up to Asgore and just basically pet and stare. Man screaming for his life, basically. So yeah, I'll say Chara didn't get as bad as Asgore due to technically not being human, I guess. Because if you think about it, the philosophy of Ghost Rider is mainly towards at least humans or demons, which monsters from the Undertale universe are technically neither. So I'll say when he did see the sins, he was kind of conflicted on how much punishment there should be, or at least the penitenter did. So it kind of, what was the word? Bended, you can say. So yeah, Chara didn't get as bad as Asgore due to Asgore actually killing souls, or human souls technically. and on purpose instead of conflicts between them both. The human souls just wanted to survive. You feel. I also might make another video after this, since I was interrupted the first flipping time. So I feel like that's the only way I can redeem myself for not posting for like an entire week last week. So yeah. As basically Sans and Undyne try to get him off Asgore, but by the time they get him off Asgore, it's kind of already too late. Man's already on the ground, just like basically spasming, just like just anime, just white face and just throwing up saliva and whatnot, like basically. So, what Midoriya does is kind of just walk in a direction and just kind of continues. The people would try to stop him, but due to his intense pressure, he gives off like almost like a not a 404 type aura, but more of like an error or like an entity type aura, like you don't want to fuck with me type of aura. So yeah. So he kind of just dashes realistically. He kind of just like kind of just runs off. After running off, I say, he kind of just chills after that. And he senses something happening. He feels that there's something going to happen, or at least something's bound to happen. That's basically what happens. Is your boy Ink pops up, wanting to know what just happened. He was like moderating the entire thing. He was looking at everything, like a TV. So he wants to know what the heck happened. As Sans kind of tells him like, "Yo, my boy, yeah, there's some random dude here. That's a skeleton. Whooped Asgore's ass in one look and basically just continued walking. From what I can tell, he's not from here, nor above. Somewhere completely different in my perspective. So, unknown to what they are, Asgore Morline's Deku was technically from another Earth. I mean, technically, if you think about it, yeah. Not just that, but I may have like a 2 Earth or like 3 Earth thing, where there's the Undertow Earth, My Hero Earth, and then probably somewhere in between. Yeah, I may or may not have put like just one Earth, or just other Earths, but not talk about them, since they're technically other AUs, I guess. Like the other Undertale, AUs and whatnot. So yeah. So Midoriya is kind of just wandering. He kind of just hungry at this point, and just goes to get like a bite at Grillby's or something. Since word doesn't really get out, since they're trying to keep out lay low, and not try to cause panic to the civilians of all of Underground, they kind of just keep the dude a secret, as he kind of just walks up to Grillby. "Hey Grillby, you got a drink?" Or not a drink, but he'll probably say, "Hey bartender, can I get a drink or something?" As he probably gets like apple juice or like some sort of soda. So yeah, either that or just very old wine. Either that or whatever Ghost Rider drinks, I guess, on a daily basis, which is probably water. Who knows? But yeah. Oh, so if you're wondering, yes, I have aged up Midoriya quite a bit. I may or may not have aged up everyone else. Anyways, yeah, everyone is at least 18 or above. So yeah, because I want to make some stuff brutal. Why? Because I don't want to have him keep on redeeming people. So I'll say, give or take, he has like. So how many people? He got Chara. I mean, technically Sans doesn't count. So I'll say he has a willpower stare. where it's like the penance stare, but instead of kind of making them see, it kind of just intimidates them to the point where they just want to tap out real quick. So yeah. Even so, Midoriya kind of hold up. So if I upload it today, okay, anyways, let's continue. So even if it does some sort of happen, man, kind of just chilling. Because I mean, with all the power this man got, it really doesn't matter what he does with it. As long as he, abides by the rules of, like, Ghost Rider, which, kill the innocent and whatnot. I mean, not kill the innocent, but, kill the guilty and whatnot. As for what would happen to him, he would kind of just wander, kind of, honestly, become a citizen, honestly. Because, guaranteed, they've seen what he can do to Asgore, and Asgore's, like, one of the strongest people there. And since they don't want to cause panic, they kind of just leave him alone. So basically just becomes a citizen. Totally like, just wait until, he sees Charug and is like, oh, hi, what's up? Totally didn't just whoop your ass with a penance stare. So, kind of just walks past them. Like, bro, that'd be funny, though. But anyways, yeah, he kind of just relaxes, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Just kind of chilling, waiting until someone just pops up. And realistically, it's actually pretty calm. Of course, until some other people join. Being flippin'... What was it? Who would it be? Who would it be? I have the perfect AU to switch him to make some chaos. Because guaranteed Fell, or what was it called? Feltel or Underswamp? Well, hold up. The one where... Flip, what was Red Sands part of? Hold up. Red Sands AU, hold up. Red Sands AU. What was it? Underfill, I think it was called, if I'm correct. If I'm correct, then it might be Underfill. Yeah, okay, I'm correct. Yeah, I'm most definitely correct. So yeah, I might just have him just drop by Underfill. Kind of just open up a portal. So yeah. So he's kind of just chilling. He's like this just powerful being just kind of chilling there. I wasn't planning on like having him get any other abilities, but at the same time. You know what?